Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I got this awesome comment from Eddie asking if I could, actually he said, hey, what, no video on Las Vegas? Come on brother, show Vegas some love. And I'm going to show Vegas some love, Eddie. Thank you so much for the comment. Now I have done a few Vegas videos, but so here's the problem. I sort of started this, a few weeks ago. I have to figure out like how I'm going to organize this channel and make these videos super entertaining. I have an idea. I have to put them together. But basically, I want to sort of change a little bit of how I'm going to make these videos. I want to make them more interactive, and I want to make them a little bit shorter. So right now, currently the way I'm doing them, it's so hard to get them under like 10 minutes, and I kind of want to make the videos around 5 minutes. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. Things are changing. So here's the problem. So I have made videos on Las Vegas, a few videos actually, but one of the problems is that, Eddie was like, well, I didn't see any, I didn't know how to find them. So that's one of the things I'm gonna try to figure out. But yeah, this channel is gonna start getting kind of fun because I've been doing polls and I wanna start like tying all these things in. Like I want it to be more interactive. So again, it's a lot of work. I do these all on my own. I produce them, I edit, I write, all that stuff. I do everything on my own. So I just want to make something good for you guys. So anyways, with that said, I am going to jump into Las Vegas. But before I do, I just want to go over the news. And this is sort of like what I've been doing on my videos is I kind of outline, I'm gonna check out that location, but I jump into the news and then I jump into the location or whatever. But I'm gonna do something totally different. I hope you guys enjoy the new format, which I'm still working on it. But you'll know. That's why you gotta subscribe, because I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, and you guys are gonna get to pick, which is gonna be even more fun. Okay, so let's go over the news though real quick. So here's an article that came out yesterday from Fortune, and basically it's talking about 3 historic deteriorations in the U.S. housing market told by 3 charts, right? Basically, they got 3 charts that are outlining how things are looking, which is sorely, it's sort of not looking good in some ways. But check this out. We got mortgage rates are rising fast, historically fast. This is how fast they're rising. The last time they rose this much was back in 1980 when we had super high inflation. So if you see in the last 30 years, it hasn't been like that, right? So this is something to look at. This is sort of scary. The Federal Reserve is really scared right now. Inflation is sort of a big deal. And, we have high employment, which is keeping inflation high. And, the Federal Reserve basically is trying to actively crash the economy. Here's another problem. Because we have high inflation, what else we have is high overvalued properties. Here's 0 right here, this line. We want to be around here in this 2013, 2015 area for as long as we can. We want it to always be here. But because we had, record low interest rates due to the coronavirus, you could see that every single market is now overvalued. There's a few tiny little markets that are undervalued, but in general, the entire country seems to be overvalued. The same thing happened back then in 08 when we had the huge crash. And even when they do crash, some areas still at the height of at the lowest, they still don't drop that, below undervalued level, right? But again, we want to be more in this middle area where it's healthy. So are we going to expect a crash? Well, with inflation being where it's at, inflation again is keeping all the prices high. If we don't correct inflation, who knows? Who knows, really? I'm from the bottom of my heart. Who knows what will happen? And now here's this. They're raising the rates, right? We all know they're raising the rates. And what does that mean to you? Now, here's another chart. How much mortgage rates for the typical new borrower have jumped in this year? So if we look at right here, Miami, Florida, right? If you were to buy a house, in Miami, and your mortgage payment on January of this year, and your mortgage payment was $1,000, if you were to buy that same exact house for the same exact price today, with the mortgage rates where they are, you would be paying $1,870. The prices went up 87%. So how sustainable is that, right? How sustainable could that be? People that are basically wanting to jump into the market are saying, wait a minute, I could have bought that same house and I would have been paying $1,000 back in January. Now I'm paying $1,870. That makes, like, why would I want to do that? Like, there's no way, right? Like, that prices so many people out, because now what's happening is nobody wants to sell their house to upgrade their house when they know that going to somewhere else right now you'll be paying a super high price and a super high interest rate. Who wants to do that, right? So usually, you're not going to downgrade when you sell your property. Even if your property is worth a lot, you're not going to want to downgrade, right? You would rather stay in your property, especially if you refinanced in the last year, to under 3%. You're going to stay there forever. So things are going to change in the way that we're going to probably what's going to make the market crash is probably desperate sellers. And we're going to have desperate sellers as the rates go up, and it basically crashes the economy. And it's going to make more people want, not be able to pay their mortgage, and that's going to start resetting everything. Now, here is Las Vegas, and I get beat up here whenever I've done a bunch of videos on Las Vegas, and every time I do, I sort of get beat up because when I go to Las Vegas, guys, I go to the Strip, right? I don't go to Las Vegas thinking about like where I'm going to live. And I've done some areas where people just eat me up and they're like, dude, nobody would ever live there. That place is like really, really janky. Because there are, like, if you scroll and you see, like, yeah, you could find places for 185,000, and then like I'm like, wow, guys, check this out, 185, and then someone goes and tells me, dude, you would never want to live there. That place is like a dump, right? So where in Las Vegas is a good place? Please comment down below, because this, I guarantee you, will not be my last Vegas video. Now I'm just scrolling around, and obviously I could tell you in general, just by seeing these prices, just going around the whole city, you're gonna need, for something like a modest house, okay, you're gonna need about $500,000, okay? Modest house in a nice neighborhood, nice school district, okay? What do you get for $500,000? You get something like this. You get a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,100 square foot. Personally, for me, it's the perfect size house. Now, I don't like that it's a 2-story. I would much rather have a 1-story, but what do you get? You get a 2-car garage, you get a long-ass driveway with possibly an extra garage, or like actually, this is pretty cool. You could park an RV right here, and then you have like a separate like garage looking thing. You got this funky entryway, which I'm not really digging. Inside the house it's modest at best. It does need some work, but it looks like it's clean and move-in ready, which is kind of nice. Look, it comes with a pool. Actually, this house is actually kind of nice. This is what we're looking at, right? 550,000, 2,100 square feet, and it could be a pretty nice neighborhood. Now look at this. In this area, 1.2 million bucks, and you get what is that, duplex? Or what do you get here? You get this whole thing. Geez, that's huge. Wow. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Oh, I get it. Look what you get for $1.2 million. 3,000 square foot, but look at this garage over here. This is for a serious RV, and look at this. This is like for a boat storage. This house is awesome. Look, you're in a cul-de-sac. If you have a lot of toys. If you're a toy family, this house is insane, because you get this RV, boat, huge garage. You get this other awesome area right here for storage, and you get like a 2-car garage, and it's a 3,000 square foot with a super dope pool in the back. Let's just go inside. Yeah, this is really, really nice. 1.2 million though, but here's the deal. Those buses and those boats and those, Polarises, the dune buggies that are really popular, all those cost a lot of money. So if you could afford those, trust me, you could probably afford a $1.2 million house. This is definitely a house for someone who has a lot of toys, like I said, because of all the storage. And then when you get home from, being out in the road, camping and boating and whatnot, you could jump in here and take a nice dip in your pool, which is super duper nice. This house is awesome, actually. They don't really show all the garage storage, which is look at that. I mean, look how huge that is. I mean, that looks like a fire department, man. Pretty cool, right? So let's see what else we could find. Here's a single story. Again, I don't know if this is the perfect neighborhood. We are on the west side of the city. It could be janky, but here's for 315. Pretty modest house. Needs work. It needs to be redone. It looks like the contractors called it quits in the middle of the construction. So they probably bought a fixer-upper. They probably started doing some of the demo and said, enough is enough. Market's crashing. Let's get out. I don't want to invest in this house. So you know what? You could come in here and finish the job, and you could probably end up with a nice house. 315 though, 2-car garage, not bad. So let me see. What about this corner up here? We're seeing very expensive homes. Maybe this is a really nice area. Let me zoom in right here and see if we can find a really nice house. So again, 500,000 is going to get you something about 2,000 square foot. Look at this insane $2 million house. This is 4,000 square foot, so this is big, 6 bedroom, 5 bath. So I'm definitely, whoa, this is nice. I don't like that it's a 2-story. It's okay. It's okay. $2 million bucks. I think if I had $2 million, I would not be buying this house if that was my budget. But I do gotta say, because look, you gotta, I mean, I get it, like it's a nice pool area, but you're looking at cars driving by all day. That's not cool, right? And especially if you're gonna drop 2 million bucks, right? I mean, 2 million bucks is a lot of money, and this is probably, and I get that this is nice. This looks really, really nice. I get it, but you know, this is why location. This is not where I would drop 2.5 million bucks, you know, overlooking a street or whatever. But you know what? They did do a nice job. They let the photos look really nice. It does look like a nice house. Ooh, here's a nice one. Okay, so a little expensive, but really like the way this house looks in the front. So $868,000. Let's see, HOA. Looks like there's no HOA here. 2,800 square foot, perfect size, 5 bedroom, 3 bath. This is cool. It's a 2-car garage. Once you walk in, man, it does make you feel like, oh man, I don't know. It just looks really nice. It looks really warm. Once you come in, it's, you know, it's really nice. I actually really like this house. There's nothing, I mean, crazy about it. It's modest inside. It is $870,000, and it is a big house, 2,800 square foot. But you know, I mean, yeah, no, this is nice. Bathrooms are nice, completely move-in ready. It's got a nice pool back there. It's close to some amenities, pool area. I wonder though I wonder how much a HOA is, but yeah, no, this is actually pretty dope. $868,000. That's a lot of money though, guys. What do you think? And you're right here. Yeah, no, this is dope. Somewhat close to the strip. You know, you're kind of in the outskirts. So I'm, like, as you can see, I'm kind of focusing on the north west side. But please let me know if this is a nice neighborhood. But you guys kind of get the gist. Let's find one more. I'll do it through the photos. Again, I'm hunting one single stories. This looks like a single story. Look, 485,000, 1,700 square foot, 2 bedroom, 2 bath. So this is obviously for a older couple maybe that, you know, doesn't have, you know, just 2 bedroom. Basically, you have 1 spare bedroom for guests or whatnot. But yeah, and you could tell by the furniture that an older couple did live here. 485,000 is okay. It's nice. 1,700 square foot is not the biggest house, but I can tell you for a 2 bedroom, those bedrooms are probably going to be pretty big. And I could tell because, you know, anytime that you could fit a couch in a bedroom, that's actually pretty good. Now, 2 bedroom, man, I don't know. Like, I like this house. I like the floors. I love the kitchen, and I love the price. I just don't like that it's only a 2 bedroom. But again, 1,700 square foot is still not a small, it's a normal size house. Solar panels, pretty cool. Probably a hard pass on me because that 2 bedroom just kind of kills it for me. If I'm going to be in Vegas, I would probably want to have a few more bedrooms so I could have more guests come. But then, you know, look at this. This is nice, 900,000, 2,400 square foot. So this is expensive, but look, this is really nice neighborhood. The photos look really nice. It has a pool. The backyard is really nice. This house is sick. Problem is that it's 900,000, so it is kind of expensive. Floors look really nice. I like the fireplace. I don't like the kitchen. Kitchen has like no, it's got a lot of cooking space though. Don't get me wrong. It feels like it's missing something. Maybe if you had like an island, maybe it's the photo makes it look weird. Does it sort of look weird, like this open space? It sort of looks a little weird to me, but again, it's not the end of the world. More of the end of the world is that it's, you know, closer to $1 million. If I had $1 million in Vegas, I would be probably looking at around like 50 houses. Yeah, because, you know, with the $1 million, you know, in Vegas, you could negotiate homes like this for like 1.13. You could negotiate down a little bit. You could sort of figure it out. But then you could also have situations like you could find homes like this, which this one looks really nice, and this is 624,000. So, you know, could imagine coming into Vegas with $1 million budget. You know, you would. I mean, it would take me months and months and months of looking for the perfect house. And it would be great, right? Especially in a market that is crashing. It's like, I will look at this house, I'd be like, you know what, I don't love it. I come back 2 months later and this house could be $800,000, right? But this is actually a nice one. So again, I think, you know, if you got a budget of about $300,000, it's going to be, you know, you're going to have to wait, negotiate, and, you know, hustle. If you got a budget of $1 million coming into Vegas, you're going to have a field day, right? Complete field day. And if you got more than $1 million, I would say save your money. You probably don't need to go all out. $1 million house probably has everything that you could possibly ask for. Because like, you know, like this one, 1.2, 4,200. I mean, that's a huge house, 4,200 square foot. It's got everything you need, right? So again, about $1 million, guys, and you could basically buy the city. Well, you know, buy a beautiful house in the city. That's what I mean. So please let me know when I make that. If you want me to make another Vegas video, tell me where you want to go. We got Spring Valley, we got Paradise, Henderson, we got this Craig Ranch up here, regional park area, North Las Vegas. So let me know which place you will want me to focus on, and we'll check out those homes there. All right. So if you jump over to the Redfin weekly housing market data, you could see median sale price in Las Vegas has been going down quite a bit. It jumped up a little bit. Remember, I think this little jump is because I remember a few months ago the rates kind of dropped a little bit for a split second, and then they sort of been starting to jump back up. Remember, it takes a while before, like when you buy a house, you know, you get the loan, you know, by the time you close, it could be you know, a few weeks after that. So we're definitely seeing home mortgage rates skyrocket. So I predict that these homes are only going to get more and more cheaper. Just wait. Trust me, you don't want to be buying right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this video. If you guys like me to do a specific video on a specific city, specific county, specific state, please go ahead, comment down below, and I will jump in and make you that video. Again, if you're new to my channel and you like my, if you want to be a part of this community, I am going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm gonna make this channel more interactive. Okay, I've been doing a lot of polls. If you look at some of the polls I've been doing, but I'm also going to do more shorts, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna try to make the videos a lot shorter. Again, I'm working on it. I'm the only one doing this, so I gotta, you know, figure it out. I gotta write my scripts and whatnot. And anyways, it's a work in progress. But I promise that you guys and you're entertaining you guys as best as possible is really my ultimate goal. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video. Again, if you want to be a part of this, go ahead and click that subscribe button, or I smash it if you want to smash it, but don't break your mouse. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.